Welcome to the assembly video for your Broil King gas grill. The following model numbers apply to this assembly. Please use this video as a companion to your assembly manual. Now let's get started. Before starting, unpack all components of your barbecue and lay them out in your workspace. Use the foil drip pan to hold the contents of the hardware bag. You will need the following tools to assemble your Broil King barbecue: a hammer or rubber mallet, a number 2 Robertson or Phillips screwdriver, a 7/16 combination wrench, and a 7/16 socket and ratchet wrench. Step 1. Using a block of wood as a base, place the push nut on the block and set the axle into the open side of the push nut. Tap the other end of the axle firmly with a hammer to secure the push nut to the axle. Place one of the wheels on the axle and slide it all the way to the end. Insert the wheel and axle through the opening of the resin base of the barbecue. Turn the barbecue base on its side. Place the second wheel on the other end of the axle. Place the second axle cap on the end of the axle. Firmly strike the push nut with the mallet to secure it to the axle. Set the base on the ground to install the casters. Push them in by using your body weight. Make sure the collar on the caster stem is flush to the base. If it's not flush, use your 7/16 wrench across the bottom of the caster to increase the force. Step 2. Take both side panels and the rear cabinet panel and align the screws on the side panels with the openings on the rear panel. Use your screwdriver to tighten all 4 screws. Step 3. Turn the cookbox upside down and use the block of wood to support the front of the cookbox. Take the cabinet assembly and place the 4 pre-mounted bolts on the side panels into the openings of the casting supports. Place 4 nuts on the bolts in the cabinet side panels. Take the 4 long bolts from your hardware kit and insert them into the openings on each corner of the cabinet panels. Secure them with a nut on each bolt. Tighten each of the 8 nuts and bolts on the cabinet base using the 7/16 wrench and screwdriver. Step 4. Install the door bracket on the bottom of the front brace. The notch side of the door bracket should be on the inside of the brace. At this point, uncoil the igniter wire for the side burner and run it through the smaller opening in the side panel. Do the same with the side burner hose. Step 5. Install the tank retainer bracket using the 4 bolts provided. Using the 6 nuts and bolts, secure the barbecue base to the bottom of the cabinet panels. On bases with 2 options for attachment holes, always use the outer opening, never the inner. The large wheels should always end up on the left side of the barbecue when upright. Step 6. Stand the barbecue upright. Do so by laying the upside down barbecue on the back panel. Then stand it up from there. Step 7. Install doors by inserting the upper pin first. Then the lower pin to secure the door in place. Step 8. Install the shelves on your barbecue. Hold the shelf securely and insert the roll pin into the bottom opening of the cabinet panel. To secure the shelves in the upright position, lift up, then firmly push down on the edges of the shelf closest to the cookbox. Use the cotter pins to secure the roll pins on the side shelves. Use the plastic pins to lock the shelves in the upright position if desired. At this point, be sure to peel any protective plastic coatings from the side shelves. Step 9. Install the side burner igniter wire and the side burner hose. To install the hose, remove the horseshoe clip and replace it over the side burner venturi tube to secure the burner hose. Step 10. Attach the lid to the cookbox assembly using the roll pins and cotter pins. Install the lid handle using 2 wing nuts provided. Push up on the handle bolt with the wing nut. Start tightening the wing nut, then pull down to seat the head of the bolt properly. Install the flavor wave and cooking grids. Install the warming rack by putting one peg through the hole in the lid assembly. Holding the warming rack surface on a vertical angle, you can now slide the other pin into the side of the cookbox. Install the swing arm pins into the lower cookbox. Step 11. To install your rear burner, place the opening of the burner over the spring of the right-hand side of the grill. Push the burner all the way to the right and carefully insert the left end of the burner into the corresponding holes in the cookbox. For models with a rotisserie burner, install the rotisserie bracket. Install the brackets with 2 bolts from the inside of the casting facing out. Use the supplied wing nuts on the outside of the casting to secure the bracket in place. Now slide the rotisserie motor onto the bracket. Now install the rotisserie kit. Install the threaded collar on the threaded end of the spit rod. Put the counterbalance weight on the spit rod and secure it with the handle. Place the collar on the spit rod with the set screws on the inside. Place the forks on the spit rod and secure. Install the assembled spit rod onto the barbecue with the open end going through the bracket and into the motor. Use your screwdriver to tighten the set screw. Step 12. Place the foil drip pan in the rear of the barbecue. For propane models, install the tank into the cabinet base and attach the regulator to the propane tank. Check the location of the tank retainer bracket to ensure the collar on your propane tank is secured by the bracket. Remove the protective plastic coating from the control knobs. Install the igniter battery and test it. Push the igniter button. You should hear a clicking sound. Now is a good time to check over your barbecue, ensuring everything is secure and in place. From there, light your barbecue and leave it on medium-high for at least 20 minutes to burn off any residue from the manufacturing process. To season your cast iron grids, heat your grill to 400 degrees, turn the burners off and coat your cooking grids with oil. Then you're ready to grill. Now is a great time to register your grill. Please visit omcbbq.com and click on the link. It's quick and easy. We'll provide you with the very best in customer support, recipe ideas, informative videos, grilling tips, and much more.